Right, hello ladies and gentlemen. It's been a little while since we've done any 7 Days to Die. I think the internet is finally able to kind of cope with it now. I'll have to see. I can't remember what on earth I was doing because it's literally been like 2 months since I've played 7 Days on stream. I think 2 months since I played it in any form at all, to be honest. We have like no ammo for anything. Do I have my bag? Yes, I do. Okay. Oh, and the police have... I can hear the police in the background. Well, we need to go kill some female zombies. That's probably a good start. We definitely need some more bullets. Some capacity. I think you're a friend. I can't see what on earth I'm doing because it's raining, so it's clearly like England. Hello. Oh, you actually... You have a lot of health. That's fine. We'll leave you. You're not actually a zombie. It's probably good we don't do anything to you just yet. We're going to try to kill these female zombies. Just to get our hand in as to what on earth we're doing. Like Warband yesterday. It's very misty. Can't see what I'm doing, but that's okay. We definitely need more ammo though, because this ammo is not going to last us very long. Hello. That's a zombie vulture. Definitely want to take you out. We've only got so much ammo to work with though. Go away. And the vulture's going to keep coming in and out. And of course they're going to come in when I have no stamina. There we go. We've just broken our leg, which is hardly ideal. Can we make a splint, I wonder? We would need some cloth, we need some plant fibres. If I scrap these... And how many do I need for a splint? I need 2. Okay, so if I scrap these, that should be enough. It might be seen as a bit of a waste, but I would like to have a splint in order to be able to heal my leg or possibly my arm. So let's create. We need to get some more plant fibres. There's some, and let's also make sure to harvest this bird for the feathers. Although really I should be using my knife. Because I think that will be a little bit more efficient perhaps than what I'm currently doing. No, it's not. It's incredibly slow. Okay. Let's leave that for the time being. It's probably not an immediate priority. The splint we can craft now. It's going to take me a while to get used to things again, but that's okay. Let's use that. That's going to solve one of the problems. We still do have an abrasion, but it is treated, so it will heal faster. That's the main thing. And I'm going to keep going towards these female zombies and just get my eye in again because it's been so long since I've actually played this game. You're just a survivor. You're a nearly very dead survivor. Especially we can loot as we go. Just get back into the good old way of playing any video game where you just go around and ransack and loot everything possible. So let's go. I can't see what I'm doing though. I'm guessing I probably have to... I don't know if I'm going to cross some water. I'm hoping I'll be able to walk around this lake. I do hope it stops raining and it gets less foggy soon, but you know, we do what we can. And that's the first zombie we've seen since we've come back. Let's get some practice in. Not our best first shot. Oh, and we're stuck on the cactus. I wonder why we're getting damaged. We need to practice my headshots. Headshots always work very well, but if you don't get headshots, not going to work as well. Are you please just... Oh, go away, really. I didn't want to kill you, Coyote, but you came charging for me. I had no choice. And I will take the meat from you and the leather. I can definitely hear something coming in from me. Oh, it's a zombie. That's presumably because I fired my gun and caught his attention. There we go. I really don't like the rain and the lightning, but I don't have much of a choice. Have we died in this world yet? Yes, 3 times. I'm not a great fan of being in the desert because of all the vultures around, but needs must. Just try avoid any wildlife. It's actually, I think, probably the biggest danger I find in... Oh, hello. Speaking of wildlife, hello. Really? Go away. And they're like, oh yeah, there's wildlife everywhere, and then I get attacked by wildlife. And that's going to be that's going to be a new abrasion, so that's wellness permanently reduced by 3. And we don't have any... Oh, we do have a medical bandage on us. Good. Probably could have used that and it would have saved a lot of issue. Saved a lot of time, but that also gets our health back up. I see a snake here. Lots and lots of wildlife out to kill us today. Come on. They're a little hard to hit, the snakes, but there we go. It's useful to get to some meat for cooking. But I will chuck away the bones. I don't think we particularly need them at current stage. I'm hoping we get a good reward from these female zombies because it's a bit of a trek, and I certainly don't want to swim because swimming takes a long time. Before we actually start this quest, we're going to make sure there's no wildlife around like this bugger. Man, the vultures are really coming in for me today, aren't they? Oh, but at least killing that vulture seems to have done the job at making the weather a bit clearer. Okay, let's kill some female zombies. I'm sure we can do that. I know that survivor is coming to help, but we need to make sure we get the kills that we need. We just need a departed woman. Are you a departed woman? You are a departed woman. Well, technically, probably you're a departed woman, but hey ho. Let's quest on, and we get some sand. Not perhaps the most useful thing, but in the long run might be useful. There's another... I see another town over there to the east. I also see another vulture. We need to check if that town to the east is something worth exploring in more detail. You're going to have to go away. This time we dealt with you first time, thankfully. You're dead. And you're dead, wonderful. So that town to the east, we haven't... No, we haven't gone that way yet. So that might be worth... It might be worth doing. But it's a bit of a distance. I'd like to... I think I'll head back home first and get my quests, a couple more quests done. Just so we're kind of a bit more geared up and a bit more XP'd up for the future. It looks to me like another desert village. Village? Town. Definitely a town. Which is something which might be worth exploring, but I don't seem to be having much luck with deserts today with all the birds, coyotes, and other things hanging around. I can't remember if you actually get coconuts in this or not. You do, but they have a rotten food chance of 10%, despite the fact you've just knocked them off the tree. I guess it's an apocalypse, but you'd think that fresh coconuts might be okay. Oh well. At least we can actually see where we're going now, because before we couldn't see a blooming thing. There's also a tier 1 fetch, which I think we might go do first. And that way we can hand them both in at the same time. We need to definitely eat some food and drink some water. We've got this honey. And do we have any water at the moment? It seems that we do not. I don't know where we put all our glass jars. Okay, maybe we do. Actually, maybe we do head back to the traders then, because I'm guessing that's where all our stuff is. So let's go back to the traders first and try to find out where all our supplies are gone. Because I'm guessing we have a storage unit somewhere, but I can't remember. It's been that long. You're just a friend. That's not a problem. I definitely don't think I want to stay in a desert town permanently. Yeah, maybe it'll be fine when I'm a bit better geared, but at the moment, I don't know if there's somewhere I want to stay. I saw another vulture. Or maybe my mind's just playing tricks on me. Kind of, you know, desert visions and all that kind of thing. I think there's a proper word for that. Is it mirage? Where you see like a apparition on the distance when you're thirsty, but you don't. It's not actually a real thing. This is a pump shotgun, which is wonderful. We do definitely need some bullets for it. There's a lot of things we need ammo for. We do have this bow, which has some ammo, albeit not a huge amount. I do apologise if you hear background noise. Where I live is quite a party area, and it is Saturday night to Sunday morning. So it's kind of part of the parcel of living where I live. And people can be quite drunk and loud at this time of the night. That's okay. At least for me, I'm kind of used to it by this point. Okie dokie. Let us get back inside, hand in this quest for hopefully something useful. We'll have to see. A few zombies around, but luckily we haven't had a major horde just yet, but now that I say that, I'm sure we're going to encounter one. Let's go return our quest to the lady here. Do you have anything good for me? Where are you? You're over here.
Great job.
Pipe pistol. I already have a pistol that's not needed. Splint, boiled water, iron arrow. I'm actually going to the arrows just so I have enough ammo going forward. Do you have any other jobs for me while I'm here? Another lady killer?
Help me.
Absolutely. Lady killer jobs are always welcome. We can't use those iron arrows yet, but we will be able to when we get a slightly better bow. So it's not a bad thing per se. Do we not have any chests in here? Maybe not.
Howdy, survivor.
Howdy, survivor. Let's not form break our leg, please. So we do have an abrasion that we're dealing with. I feel like we had some storage somewhere, but maybe I'm just misremembering things. We've got a campfire. Is there anything cooking in the campfire? Yes, 2 cans of boiled water. Probably shouldn't have scrapped those cans. Oh well. Okay, let's drink another one. Of course, in the desert, we need to keep our water and food up quite urgently. Where is this new quest? Pretty much right back where we were. Okay, we're going to go do the fetch. Oh no, that's the wrong one. What am I doing? I need to go to tab, quests, tier 1 fetch. This one's closer, in a pass-by gas store. There might be a couple of drinks cabinets or something in there I can grab. It's not oh, there's a chest on the road. Well, okay, we'll see what's in the chest on the road in a second. Oh, there's some stuff. Okay. That makes more sense. Let's drop the coconuts off because I don't think we're going to use them. Did I not see that? I must not have seen it before. That's been incredibly awkward. Let's drop off anything we don't immediately need. I think we'll hold on to those containers. Painkillers, cash we'll hold on to. We'll take those few shotgun slugs just so we have something useful to work with. The rest we can hold in there for the time being, it's not a problem. You can know the 5 shotgun slugs, it's not ideal, but it will do the job. I want to use this, because for some reason it never quite worked before. But here we go, let's go do this next quest, which is to make sure our gear is all repaired before we go in, because having damaged equipment is not going to help anyone in an apocalypse, would you believe? So this is just a fetch, but I probably will clear out the gas station anyways. There probably will be some good loot there for the most part. Obviously I haven't set up a permanent base yet. I don't know where I'm going to do with that. Well, I'll have to decide somewhere. I really do hope we find some food or something useful in there, because we're going to have a bit of issues otherwise. We might be able to go to Kitsune's gelato. This is a This feels like a trap, but is this drinks machine working? It's broken. Nothing in there, okay. I was hoping it might be working, might be able to buy some stuff, but that's not a problem. We should find something nearby. I mean, there's a bakery here, possibly a cafe, but I don't want to get too close because I know some around here. There tend to be dogs. There they are. Over there, and I really don't want to take them on. They're going to be right next to where I need to go. Are you dead? You're dead. I like dogs, just not zombie dogs in the zombie apocalypse. I'm definitely not going to search cars because that might set off an alarm. Oh, don't want to try to take these dogs on before. Or can I get away with it? That survivor scared me. Let's see if we can risk it. There's a drinks machine here with a vending machine, and we're actually going to buy this bottled water. And we're going to buy. That might seem like a bit of a waste, but having high food and high water keeps us alive and keeps us healthy in terms of our wellness. We will need to deal with that charming lady over there momentarily. We'll do that before we start the quest. I really don't want to anger those dogs though, so I'm going to try and not use my gun unless I need to. Because that's only going to end badly with the dogs. There we go, she's dealt with. Anything in the ice machine of interest? No, but we'll check the trash can. We get some brass. Oh, hello. I thought you were dead.
Fucker! You challenge me?
You okay there, sir? You seem quite angry. Just screaming as there's another zombie there, that's why.
Take that, punk. Rest in peace. Let's do this.
There's quite a few zombies around the back. We might want to deal with them before they become an issue. I'll help the survivor out. Thank you, sir. You have an excellent moustache for CD films.
That son of a bitch.
Cool, I'll let him do that, to be honest. I'll just crack on with the main quest. I think we're just going to trigger it straight away. There we go. Okay, the fetch is upstairs. He does have an 80s porn stash, absolutely. They're very distinctive. Okay, we've woken everyone up. Now we pull back to the door and make our stand from there. Oh, there's the former gangster, thank goodness, because they're pretty tough, all things considered. Does seem to be another one. Of course, we need to stay within the mission bounds. We can't just bugger off. We need to, you know, because of course the loot, for some reason, just like dies if you're not around. Oh, hello. Oh, fail prepper, you're even more strong. Okay, let's deal with you. We're still within the mission bounds, that's fine. I think probably the prepper is the next big target to deal with. If we knock them to the ground, we'll deal with the crawler last, because arguably he's the easiest one to manoeuvre around. Although sometimes I kind of forget them. Okay, it's the nurse dealt with, I think. It's the prepper dealt with. And we'll deal with the crawler as soon as we have stamina. But sometimes I actually struggle with crawlers a little bit. There we go. Search this again. I don't think that, no, the vending machine doesn't change. Even though you've kind of reset the mission. Anything in the water cooler? Some nice water. Perhaps could have not bought some water, but that's okay. I think it was just worthwhile to do in the long run. I definitely hear some angry zombies. Where are they? Are they outside? Yes. What happened to Pawn Stash? Where did he go? He's either called Gary or Tony. Right, level 6, 3 points to spend. We'll spend that once we're done with this mission. Is that a working workbench? No. Sadly not. Okay, we had a little bit of issues with the game there, that's fine. Okay. Nothing of interest in here. I literally have no idea what time of day it is because I don't have a watch in this game. And you need a watch to tell the time. Which makes sense, I suppose. Nothing that exciting yet in the loot, but we might find something more useful. We are finding a few electrical parts, which isn't bad, and some wire tools. So we're just working someone up. I'm guessing that might be upstairs. But we'll get some gas in this, which isn't a bad thing. I'm guessing that's someone outside that we need to deal with. Let's go deal with them before they become a problem for us. Oh yeah, here they are. We'll have to deal with that Hawaiian tourist in the back as well. He's not actually a Hawaiian tourist, but I call him a Hawaiian tourist because he's got the kind of big old Hawaiian shirt on. Again, anything to drop loot? A pipe bomb, that could be useful in an emergency. But let's not keep it on inventory because we might accidentally blow ourselves up, and that wouldn't be very clever. I did see some other zombies coming in, but I'm hoping we can just crack on. There might be some vultures upstairs though. That's the only thing I'm thinking about. We are, however, going to be taking as much as we can. Is this a route? Oh, hello. No, down, down, down. Good grief, down. Are they coming down the ladder? They are, good. You're a lab technician, or at least you were a lab technician. Okay, please don't explode the rusty barrels. Let's go outside and deal with you. It's definitely turning night time. You're a survivor. You are a survivor, good. I don't think you're part of the mission, but you were going to cause more problems. I told myself I wouldn't get jump scared by this game when I played it, and yet here I am, being jump scared by this game. There we go. Anyone else up here? I'm sure there are. Oh, down, 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 that's a feral. Or was it just turned night time? One of the two. Okay, run. Run, 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 run. No, I think it's just turned night time. Yeah, it's just turned night time, that's why. That's helpful. Ooh, okay, this could be interesting. I want to complete this quest, but I don't know how well I'm going to do it at night time. Oh, especially with you, that. Okay, you need to die. I could really do with a rock. I'm not going to scrap you. Get some rocks to repair this. Oh, I don't like night time. Even though this is nothing like an actual horror game, I still definitely struggle with it. Okay, down. Let's try and bait them down the stairs. Like that. Tom Clark is dead. I'm hoping this might be the last zombie now. Okay. Oh, you're a failed prepper. Why are you the prepper? That's incredibly annoying. Oh, this could be bad. Where's the box? Get the box! Dive to the final zombie. I'm still not very good at this game, it seems, after all that. Never mind. That's going to be a failed quest. Such is life. We will go back and get our bags. But what we might actually do, we'll pick up another quest, because the quest might be... The next quest that the trader gives us might be over that way anyway. So even if we don't do the quest, we can at least head that way and get a quest. These are all tier 2s now. This one's the closest. Commercial Kits Gelato, sure. It's an ice cream shop, I think. And it is this way. But because I couldn't tell the time, like, I knew it was getting dark. I just, yeah, my mistake. Had it not been a failed prepper, we might have managed, but it was. So what can we do? Okay, we definitely missed that former gangster. I guess we can just try to do some killing while it's quiet. Of course, stamina's an issue. As is always the problem I find in this game, is having enough stamina to actually kill people. There we go. So if you can time the swing, a heavy swing well, like that, it's not bad at all, but it's just getting that correct swing. A festering cadaver shouldn't be too bad to deal with. And again, if we can just time the momentum of the swing, it's not too bad, but we were also in a very enclosed space there. I'm also just going to mark the bag, so if I die, I know where to go. I definitely don't think we'll start a new quest during the night time. It's a shame though, because we also ate all our the majority of our food and water in order to be able to do that quest, and we didn't quite pull it off. We were close, and perhaps I could have been quicker about getting the bag while the failed prep was down the floor. But they're tough zombies, especially with a level 1 sledgehammer. It's better than nothing, but it's not exactly great. We'll just have to see how things go, really. Okay. Right now we're just gonna take things slow, and also not. That's the quest we're going to be doing in there. Kitsune's gelato, but we'll do that during the daytime. I would like to avoid the dogs, because if I can't deal with like one slightly tough zombie, I'm not going to be able to deal with some dogs very well. Are we going to be able to deal with you? As long as there's no one else around, we might be able to deal with you. And you are walking on the cactus, which is helpful. That, however, a feral skater zombie is not someone we want to deal with at all. So we're going to try be sneaky. And maybe throw a rock. Just tell them to go away. Or at least attempt to go away. Let's just make sure that that feral skater doesn't come to us. There we go. They're off to Z's Antiques to buy, I don't know, some kitchen furniture or something. I don't mind the occasional zombie, but I don't like all the zombies. Somewhere around here are the dogs. Of course, we failed the quest, but we can still loot that room upstairs if we don't wake up all those zombies. There are zombies everywhere to be woken up, which isn't ideal. We're just going to have to kind of sneak through as best we can, I reckon. If we don't awake anyone in that Imhotep pyramid and no one in the Espresso Yourself. Good name. I approve of the pun. Pun? Pun. There are going to be zombies around this place though. I'm hoping the ones inside won't respawn though, because that would be a real pain if they have. You're a skater punk, you're a zombie businessman, both of whom we can take on, I reckon. Preferably one at a time, and without anyone else coming to interfere. You're dealt with. You are hit, but not dead. Now you are. Has anyone else heard that in the process? I don't know. Oh, I don't like it when it's dark. I'm guessing there will at least be one fail prep up here still. Yes, there is. We're going to shut the door. And we're going to kablam. Well, that's definitely woken up some friends. There's our backpack back. Let's search for all this. It's a shame we didn't get the loot, but what can we do? Well, I guess we might end up making our last stand up here if they all come charging upstairs. Medical supplies, some oil shells, anything in the weapons bag? Some stuff, but nothing really excellent. And a little bit of ammo. Anything in the wooden crate? Some ammo and a piece of medicine. Or medical equipment, I should say. It's a shame there was nothing in the weapons bag, but what can we do? Now, I reckon we're going to have a whole bunch of trouble. Because we fired that gun. Are you feral? I think you're feral. Oh yeah, you're feral. This might be a question for the pipe bomb. We'll have to see. We do have some arrows with us, so let's use these to our advantage. If it's just these two, we might be okay. Oh, he's coming up. I want him to fall down the hole, really. You're dead. Okay. We do have that feral nurse, but if we use our gun, we're just likely to attract more people, so let's keep it quiet if we can. Unlike of the radiated, the feral nurse will not regenerate her health. Even though she's a nurse, you think she might be able to do something like that, but no. Here we go. I think we've got away with it. Very creepy eyes. All golden. Fiery scrap machete, that's nice. I'll scrap that, take that. It's a shame we didn't manage to pull that off. This quest, but you win some, you lose some. I think there's a lot of good stuff in that gift shop, but I know it's quite heavily guarded for the most part, so we need to be a little bit careful. I will just take a drink of water. And carry on. I guess we could go try scout the we'll go try scout where we need to set up base, so that it's maybe not walk too close to zombies over there. We might be able to kill a few of the external zombies. But again, we definitely don't want to wake up any dogs. And night time is not a time for searching cars. I can't remember why there are dogs stationed there, but... And I know that there are actually zombies based right there on those pink seats, but they don't spawn in very well. So I'm not just going to rush over there and be like, oh, it's all free and safe, because it's probably not. Who are you? You're a rotting carcass. We can probably deal with you. What I do like is, but in the base game, it doesn't tell you what zombie it is. At least in Darkness Falls, it does. Which side do we need to go in on? Probably this side. I mean, we're definitely not going to do the quest until it's daytime, because that just seems like a bad idea. We did just probably spend a bit too long looting. I should have looted in the previous quest. I should have looted at the very end. But hey, it's a learning experience, as they always are. I don't feel like there's going to be like a bear or a dog in this cafe. In this park in general. Anyone in the cafe? No. Interesting. I feel like there might be someone somewhere though, so let's just be on our guard, if nothing else. Yeah, I think that's everything we can do from in here. Is there really no one around? There's some swings. I'm guessing we can't go on the swing. No, sadly not. There's a vending machine there, which is of interest. There he comes. Infected survivor, that's not too bad. Oh, and a snake. Okay, we're out of stamina, we need to pull back, really. Again, need to pull back. Ah, this isn't great. You're dealt with. We can deal with the snake, that's not a problem. I actually want to bait him into attacking me, because otherwise he'll just regen his health. That's not a good idea. There's also that zombie behind us, so let's try and bait this snake back round. Just so we don't aggro that zombie over there. Snakes have such a difficult hitbox. There we go. We can use our machete now to deal with that snake a whole bunch quicker. Wonderful. And now we've cleared some of the external zombies around here, which is good. Is there anyone hiding in here? No, that's just a place where we can hide. This is going to be an interesting building to try and deal with. Gelato. I'm trying to think what loot is going to be in here, if anything useful. That's going to be our entrance point. There's the... I think boars are okay unless you aggro them and then they become a real pain. Let's not chance it if we can help it. The only real ammo we have is for our 9mm gun, our pistol. So let's make sure we are fully equipped. We'll actually switch back to the 9mm, even though the steel... Sorry, we'll switch back to the iron ammo just simply because we have more of them, even though the steel would arguably be better. I want to see if that vending machine is working. These vending machines are working, because vending machines could provide us with a whole bunch of useful things going forward. It's untouched and it is broken, however. There's a lot of kind of loot sources along the side of this wall. Let's keep on pushing. We've just woken someone up, haven't we? Yep. Just a zombie researcher, you should be fine to deal with. Okay. I think we've probably woken someone up. Because I can hear someone trying to break out. There's a whole bunch of... Oh, okay. Duct tape, that's pretty good. Now who's trying to break out of where? Ah, there's a zombie down here. I think we're okay to leave her there. Shouldn't be a big problem. Can see the day is starting to arrive. But for now we can just keep looting. You know, we're not we're not well geared enough to be taking on POIs, certainly quest POIs at night time, I think. Oh, there's another snake. This is the problem with the desert. I find there's animals everywhere. There we go. Good thing is, usually it does take kind of one hit for the most part to kill a snake, but they're a blooming pain to hit. Okay, let's grab everything we can. An egg. Not useful now, but might be useful in the future. 2 lockpicks and 2 gold, however, is very much useful. Oh, hello. Okay, let's make sure we're ready for this zombie. Oh, you're feral. You're gonna hurt like an absolute devil. Or the devil himself. Okay. Let's try to repair this club so we can actually fight you properly. We are going to need to deal with you because even if we don't kill you now, we're going to have to kill you at some point. Because you're going to interfere with our mission. If we keep you knocked on the ground, that'd be good. There we go. Feral dealt with, good amount of XP. And we continue on our way. Oh boy. Not the best start we've ever had, but it's okay. We can deal with this doctor now. She was coming quite some speed. That's an abrasion, it's not ideal. She's running around like all... She's running around like no one's business. There we go, knocked her over. There we go, she was really a sprinter. We do have an abrasion, I don't know if we could... How do we deal with that? We deal with that with first aid bandage. Well, we'll take one anyway, yes, we're a little injured. It's not a problem. Okay. Oh, I really don't know if we want to take this gelato place on tonight, because I don't think I've actually ever gone into one of these places before in Darkness Falls. So I don't know how bad it's going to be. I'm trying to think about where we might want to set up base. I don't know if we're going to want to set up here, and because of course we did see that other town, but I don't want to run all the way there only for it to not be worth it, because it will take me quite some time at the moment, given the state of my fitness and state of my health and skills. Actually, we have some skills we can spend. We could do that. We just be careful we don't anchor anyone else in the meantime. Pack mule, I think we'll get one of. Just give ourselves a little bit better speed going forward. We are the survivalist, I think. Survivalist, there we go. Yeah, so charismatic nature we get better. Eventually we'll get better quest rewards, so that's worth doing. And I think we'll also go for the survivor. No, we won't go for survivor. That feels like a waste. We've got one more point. Maybe one more into pummel Pete, that might be useful. Or we could go for... You know what, let's go for Quality Joe, so we might get some better loot when we go exploring. Not the worst idea in the world. It probably is a terrible idea and everyone's currently shouting at me, but hey ho. What can we do? There's a lot of corpses around here. I want to search the cars, but I know the cars can make a whole bunch of noise. And late at night that doesn't feel like a good idea. There's the ball from earlier. I thought the cracks in the floor were a snake. Good thing they're not. Anything interesting in the newspaper stands? only paper, which I suppose makes sense. Be weird if you found like an AK-47 just kind of stuffed down the newspaper bin. But then again, that's what they always do in like crime films, don't they? They kill someone, they throw the bin, they throw their gun in the bin. That's how they always get caught out, because the rookie detective always kind of searches in the nearby bin. It's like, boss, I got the murder weapon. I don't know what accent that is. That's my generic like Los Angeles baddie, or not baddie, but rookie detective cop accent, and therefore I've just offended absolutely everyone. So yeah, the stream's going great. I'm just waffling while I wait for nighttime to be over. What is this building, by the way? Let's go have a... I might go have a look at what this building is, because this building is interesting, and I imagine pretty well armoured. Yeah, 5,000. Might not be a bad place to set up shop initially. My question is, what is it? It's a bank. That makes sense. Do we want to try to get one a bank at night time? That feels like a terrible idea. Let's do it. I'm the master of terrible ideas. At least we might be able to do the outside bits of this. Oh! Okay, well, we've just woken up like everyone. Please don't tell me you're feral. Okay, we knocked you. Oh, okay. This might be a bad idea. That was definitely a bad idea. But that bank intrigues me. I don't know if that's somewhere we might want to think about setting up our shop, or setting up our base initially. It's always going to be raining, hasn't it? Doom and gloom. Okay, that's fine. Of course, that lowers our wellness. We're now back down to 50 and 50, which is not great. Doesn't give us a lot of wiggle room. And I don't think the first aid bandage is not going to help us. We're going to need... Let's just go see what time it is, because the one benefit of the trade is that they can tell us the time. It is... And if I see your inventory... It's 3:44. If I waited like 20 minutes, I would have been okay. I should have just waited. That's okay. We'll go grab our bag and go do the quest. And then we might explore the bank. Because I reckon the bank might have some good stuff for us. And I think that we might want to explore the vets as well for medical supplies. I think maybe we'll do the vet when we come back from the bank. Good name, I approve of the... Again I approve of the pun. Please go away, former gangster. It's only like 20 minutes, I just want to kind of avoid him for the most part. Because as soon as he only starts walking, it's not really a problem anymore. I'm just going to bugger off over there for the time being. Cute, and we're going to just run past if we can. Cool. It's a pretty effective way to deal with him. That's the daytime sound. Let's go get our bag from the bank. We've made a deposit and we need to go collect it. But I'm intrigued by the bank, because if it's somewhere I think we can defend... These little ramps, I'm not... Go away. These little ramps are something we might need to deal with and replace with kind of spikes or something like that. But it might be somewhere that we can think about. Oh, that's something I didn't think about though. Cop. I reckon there'll be some good old loot in there. But I think we might need to be a little bit more geared before we think about that. Having 5,000... You know, having protection of 5,000 straight away for our walls would not be a bad start. Okay, I think we're just going to deal with these few zombies around here. before we actually start the quest, because I tend to use a little bit of the outdoors when I'm doing these quests. So make sure you're dead, because you've only got 10 health left. You've got some loot. Anything interesting? Oh yes, actually, some very interesting loot. Just sort our inventory. Let's load what we can into guns. Tier 2 fetch. Let's go. This is a coffee shop, isn't it? And our thing is somewhere on the ground floor here. The question is where. It's very dark. Hello? Zombies? Oh, there's one. Ah, they're all hiding behind the counter. That makes sense, I suppose. I do wish it would stop raining. It really does lower the visibility quite a bit. Not so much in terms of like you can't see anything, but just because of the light. Okay. That's a good question actually, I'll check in a second. Is it raining indoors? Very possibly. It wouldn't surprise me in this game. But even weirdly, even if it's raining, it will like change the light. And this game isn't perfect by any means. Yes, it's raining indoors. You know, I wish I could say I'm surprised by this game, but I'm really not. I do want to get this bag, however, so that I don't fail the quest again. There we go. But I will still search the rest of this. There's quite a few people in here. There's a party girl and a businessman in the men's toilets. I wonder what was going on in there. 2 party girls. And a feral. Go away. Oh, there's nothing in my gun. Last time. It doesn't mean we're going to awaken every zombie in existence. But we didn't die to the feral. Now the job is done, so even if we died, we still would have completed the quest, but I would like to actually loot this place now that we've started. But that will have awoken a lot of people. Like you. Lots of party girls in this gelato shop. You dealt with? You're dealt with. I'm hoping that's the only feral, but if there's one feral, there's likely to be more ferals. Anyone in the ladies' toilets? Possibly was, but not anymore. Can hear a survivor outside, you can always tell because they do these corny one-liners. I'm gonna drink some water. Again, I probably shouldn't loot till the very end, but I'm gonna... Now that I've done the quest, I'm more chilled. Medicine cabinet. So I think there's probably going to be a safe or something upstairs. We do have some lockpicks with us, so it's not a bad thing. We might be able to get something useful out of any potential safes. Anything in the janitor's cart or the newspaper area? There's a couple of things. Mostly beer, which is weird for a coffee shop or a ice cream shop, but makes sense, I suppose. I can't see anything because it's raining and It's raining outside, so you can't see anything. Hello, are you feral? No, you're... I reckon one of you are going to be feral, though. Okay, we're going to take you downstairs. As is kind of custom. And we're going to kind of bait you around the furniture, I suppose you could say. Oh, hello. I can't see anything now. I have 1 health. Who attacked me? Someone attacked me. I'm very lucky not to die there. Good grief. I think it must be one of these bloated walkers. I was very lucky not to die. Come on, survivor. I could actually use your help at the moment, to be honest. Well, I'm just going to use another bandage to ensure I have sufficient health going forward. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're very, very lucky to survive on 1 health, honestly. That was quite incredible. Oh, and pipe shotgun. We already have a better shotgun, but he's just given us a whole bunch of ammo, so I'm pretty thrilled by that. He had some great loot. And we'll take you. Or just to sell. Let's maybe not walk over the cactus. We know there are still some more people upstairs somewhere. I wish we had a flashlight, but we don't. Anyone in these weird toilets? Thanks, Slavic. Good to see you. How are you doing, man? It's been a while. Lovely to see you back. I'm just searching toilets for shit at the moment, literally. And I'm finding plenty of it. I'm tired as hell. I bet you are. I know it's quite late for you there because it's quite late for me here. So I can imagine you are tired as hell. Yeah, it's 4 AM. It's 3 o'clock in the morning here. Yeah, I know you're on a fairly similar time zone to me, so I know you must be knackered. Right, let's start looting now that we've actually cleared this place out. And finally the bad weather has stopped so we can actually see things again. Wonderful. I've just woken up a zombie somewhere, haven't I? I bet I have. I'm actually working with coffee for a living, so this is quite apt. Oh, you're a guinea pig. What's your guinea pig called? Oh, that's a... No, 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 no. Absolutely not. Where's that pipe bomb? Okay, run! Run, 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 run. We are not hanging around. We are not hanging around to deal with dogs. He's a good boy. These are not good boys. These are really not good boys, actually. What is this? Go away! It's like 7 dogs in there and a radiated zombie. What was that about? They're not good boys. Not good boys at all. Honestly, blimey. Well, now we're here, we'll turn in the quest, but I don't know why. There must be some good loot up there, but I'm definitely not going back there to try to deal with 7 zombies again. Also, you bought Panzer's chocolate. Delicious. Sword off, sugar mod, projectile spray. That's not that useful. Braceful bats, stir up bandage. I'm going to take these Molotov cocktails, I think. because that might be useful for our.
I really admire you, friend, and that you're the man.
Because that might be useful for the Horde. It might buy us the time we so desperately need. It's probably not the ideal stuff I wanted for my rewards, but we do what we can. God, they were not good boys at all. Chocolate used by the Luftwaffe and Waffen-SS in World War II. Oh yeah, I think I've heard about the... Well, actually, I suppose that's just like tank chocolate, isn't it? Yeah, I know a little bit of German, but not enough. I keep telling myself I'm actually going to learn German, but I just never find the time at the moment, even though I'd really like to. Yeah, tank chocolate. Right, let's go to whatever this place is and do this quest. And hopefully there aren't like 10 dogs inside. Although it is called Hell. Basically chocolate with good stuff. Do you mean like cocaine, or do you mean just like, you know, extra nuggets of, I don't know, nougat in the middle or something? Because if it's like tank chocolate used by the Luftwaffe, it could have involved anything. Meth, yeah. I thought it must be something like that. And there's the legal version. I don't know what you mean. Meth is perfectly legal. With caffeine, yeah. This is an interesting shop. Yeah, I'm kind of just going after their legs. If I break their legs, they'll be able to crawl through. Or just do that. Or they actually just break through the equipment. Okay, you've actually broken through. To be fair, I can kind of understand why, because when I went to Switzerland, which was a long time ago now, when we went walking up mountains, we would have some really nice Swiss chocolate to get us through. Not like meth chocolate, but still chocolate nonetheless. Looks like how stuff is upstairs. You need that chocolate because you sleep 5-6 hours a day. Is that because of work, or just because you just like staying up? This is a weird place. I don't know how to deal with it very well. Get rid of that plot of plant because it's just going to get in the way. Yeah, we've woken up that cowboy over here who is going to be called a zombie stripper, even though he's not. Although I suppose a cowboy could be a stripper if he wanted. We don't judge. This is a weird business. There's stuff everywhere. Some knuckle dusters, which look cool but are actually kind of terrible. So I'll either scrap it or sell it, I imagine. What is this place? It's incredibly odd. Always sleepy because you go to bed at 12 or 1 AM, wake up at 6 or 7 because of school. Makes sense. I always had very weird sleeping habits. So I know what you mean. This is a weird place to try deal with. I really don't like it. I guess all the good stuff's probably in the middle. Plan to use it on carpentry practice. Nice. Plan to become a carpenter then. I wish I had a skill like that. Like a useful skill. Or be talented in some aspects, because yeah, I work in hospitality, I work in catering, which is fine. But it's not kind of what some might call a skill profession. even though it does require a lot of kind of patience with people, but I wouldn't even, you know, I work in that and I still wouldn't classify it as a kind of profession which requires a high level of skill, or doesn't require like a specialised practice, I should say. It's easy to get injured in carpentry, I bet. I'm gonna scrap that, and it's kind of hard. Yeah, I don't think I could do it really. Reloading weekly, I will actually read that. And that is farming tips. That might be useful, so we will read that. I know there are some books which I should read, some which I shouldn't. We're still need to work out what the best kind of way if that is. This looks like a really weird conference room. There is some ammo here, thankfully. Ooh, you polish your nail off while using a big machine. Yeah, I work with hot temperatures a lot in my job, and it's not fun. You know, I burn myself quite regularly, but nothing like that. Okay, almost polished it off. That's better. Obviously, it's not great, but it's not quite as scary. P225 schematic I will take and read, because I think we might need that at some point. And further up the weird office block we go. Who's in here? Some businessmen. I suppose that makes sense. This is a kind of almost a business place, isn't it? Lots of businessmen, in fact. Let's just go back down the stairs. Recover some of our stamina. Well, I don't like fighting on the stairs, but there's quite a few of them here. I don't really want them to fall down on me either. Go get your pet. Yeah. No, hopefully the zombies aren't causing issues. That's the majority of them dealt with. Okay, I just wanted to check because I could always pause it if that was the case. Yeah. I think I remember somewhere that I think in certain countries guinea pigs are required to have pairs of them, aren't you? Because they're they're very social kind of creatures. Is that the case, or am I just blustering something up? Sometimes he gets up and you need to pet him a bit so he'll go to sleep. To be honest, I think I could do with a pet when I go to sleep as well. Which sounds incredibly weird, but, you know. Cuddles, hugs, it's completely understandable. Nothing really in the toilets. But there's at least some white dye in the medical supplies, but nothing else so far. And further up we go, into this weird, weird building. I'm glad we didn't do this tonight, because this would be a real pain to try to deal with. I reckon there's going to be something interesting on the roof. A whole bunch of medical supplies and some ammo. Let's get that courier satchel before things get worse. We'll search the rest of this room later. I'm going to get the shotgun out because if they're... Oh yeah, there's the trap. There's the inevitable trap. Okay, back down we go. Oh, we've had a lot of those today. What else can I scrap? Is there anything else we can scrap here? No, but I want some rock, so I'm going to go back down. There's something that sucks in the carpentry shop you work in. What's that? Oh, I need some rocks. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Open the bloody door. There must be a rock around here somewhere. Stone, a rock. Almost every machine is from the German firm Wuth. Am I saying that right, or am I just completely butchering it? I'm guessing they're not like a great brand. Or are you not German? And I'm just completely misunderstanding the whole conversation. You don't know shit in German. Fair enough. I know the smallest amount of German, but I really should learn it, given that I'm going for Austrian citizenship. It would make sense that I know more German than I do. But yeah. Nine, yeah. I know a little bit of German. Not enough to anywhere near any kind of degree of actual knowledge, but hey ho. Right, let's deal with all these zombies businessmen. I can speak English and sarcasm, and then a little bit of Welsh and German. No, please don't drop down on me. I really am not enjoying fighting these zombies on the stairs. Because this game is glitchy with roots and AI anyway. So I'm trying to fight these zombies on the stairs. Oh, hello. Go away. I should just let them come down the stairs. I really don't like fighting them on the stairs. But I've got to commit to that building now, because I reckon there was such a big ambush there. I really want to see what was there. But I suppose this is a quick way to get back to the traders. There's a family story about my German great-great-grandpa. When he came to the States, apparently someone on the boat told him bastard meant hi in English, or he waved at someone and said bastard and got pissed off. Top level trolling.
Welcome, sir. You did it. Great job.
What was a P25 pistol, scope, claw hammer. I'm going to take the claw hammer, because claw hammers will be useful in the long run.
It's rare to find a punk in these dark times.
And it's raining again, because of course it is. Okay, we're going to run to the... go get our bag, finish off whatever is in... whatever else is in that building, and then we'll come back and deal with this farm, which is arguably actually looks like a vet's to me. And the vet, I reckon, will mean dogs, and we all know how dogs went last time. So yes, that'll be interesting. Be interesting to try and deal with, but hey ho, we do what we can. Oh, we'll have to deal with these zombies again. Right, back to the stairs. Problem is, we don't really have any health or stamina, so it doesn't take much for us to die. And if we get trapped on the stairs like we did, don't have a huge amount of hope to get away. Pick up what we can. I'm guessing they're all going to be back upstairs. Yeah, they're all going to be back up in this pit of hell. Let's go wake them up. There they are. Go away. We suffered a deep laceration. Just wonderful. Oh, that's the toilet. Let's not get stuck in the toilet. This is a real terrible place to try to deal with them. Right, we're going to fight them on the stairs again, but hopefully this time we have a bit more luck. You're dealt with, or if, at the very least you're knocked off the edge. Okay, run down the stairs, one more level. But it doesn't mean they're going to do that weird jumping thing, which I really don't like. Oh, something just blew up outside. There's one more. I knew there was going to be a trap somewhere in this building, but at least we got the job done. Before we inevitably got ambushed, as we did. Hopefully that's the last of the businessmen now. Nope. I spoke too soon. Okay, onwards. We will loot the rest of this place, but I want to make damn sure that there's no more ambushes coming in for us. This is kind of where they have their, you know, their chill out space, I reckon. You know, pool table, beer fridge, wonderful. Pile of garbage. Weirdly, piles of garbage can actually have some good stuff in them sometimes. Or maybe I should just not have come up here, it would have been better. It's not really worthwhile loot, but that's okay. Some bullets, so it's definitely worth. You know, this floor has been worth exploring. I certainly don't want to miss out on the Sugar Messiah crate. That'll be worthwhile to grab, hopefully. Ooh, a portable lathe. Don't know what that's used for. Possibly a lathe. But either way, it's going to be useful. Right, we're going to leave the bank for the time being, because last time we went past the bank, there was a policeman there who can spit like toxic vomit at us. That probably is not a good idea. Ooh, Dank Slavik has a story, which the story from Whiskers has reminded him of, so we'll go. I'm intrigued to hear the story. We're all reminiscing about our German heritage. Or our kind of European heritage. Right, to the farm. Hopefully avoiding any dogs, because dogs are bastards. Let's not go in there.
Fight me, you coward!
Fight me, you coward. I'm definitely working up some people in there, but I think the survivor will be more than okay to deal with that. Right, who is... Oh, why are there kennels? Why are there kennels here? Okay, we're not doing this twice, we're just doing this once. Because I really don't fancy having to deal with snakes, dogs, possibly vultures as well. I wonder if we can actually kind of sneak around the back and grab what we need. Right, shotguns at the ready. Because there's going to be a dog or two somewhere around here, I reckon. Okay, if we can break in here, we might be able to just sneak it and run away. Your grandpa bought a cloak from Poznan. I'm probably butchering that, I do apologise. That town is 160 kilometres away. It's a long way to go for a cloak. Well, there's the courier satchel. Wunderbar. So even if we're dead, we've done the important thing. Do we even want to attempt to go into the rest of this vet's? Well, first of all, I think we'll get some rocks so we are fully tooled up before we go in. I think we're going to go in the back way so we can see if there's any nasty surprises waiting for us, which there undoubtedly will be. First of all, we need some rocks. Small stone. Small stone, excellent. Repair you. And repair you. So it is very interesting, although it's a very long way to go for a cloak. It's not a bad thing, but it's a long way to go. Any dogs? Probably. Especially pick up the. It's annoying that you can't put the frame shapes right by the fence. Ah, there he is. I see him. Bastard. Right, we're gonna go incognito or sneak and try to deal with this dog. I'm hoping he can't actually get up to us from where he is, but we knew there would be dogs around here. It's a vet. Might see it as a waste of ammo, but I think it's worth it because dogs are a real pain. And there's 2 of them. I feel what's that? It's the Trade Federation from Star Wars. They have quite a few really interesting lines in this. Now there are 2 of them. We will not survive this. Get the droid deckers. I just remember. I haven't watched that many of the Star Wars films, but I just remember really liking those guys because they're such snivelly cowards, but they're pretty interesting. Is that all the dogs? Probably not. Interesting. Military zombies. Why are there military zombies in a vet? I think a guinea pig got offended. Okay, let's deal with this. Space Skater Punk, you are not dead. Why are there kind of fallen soldiers in here? Unless it's like a facade for something much bigger. Are you dead? Hopefully you're dead. He got mad after I put him away. That makes sense. My pets get angry if I just don't pay them any attention. Even though one of them is very nervous and doesn't like coming too close. But, you know, if he wants pets and he feels willing enough to come close, then if you don't give him pets, he gets very upset. It's funny how animals are like that sometimes. Oh, why am I still searching the vets? The vet's a scary place. Let's have dogs. I don't know if this is part of the vets or if this is a separate building. Do we want to try go in here? Or we can just have a quick sneak through. That doesn't look like the vets, that looks like a separate building to me. Okay, nothing too major here, but I'm glad we did the sneaky version as opposed to kind of the crazy version. We don't want to use a lockpick for our door, that feels like a waste, in all honesty. I hear a snake! There you are. I suppose I should expect it, it's a vet, but I kind of hoped we'd cleared everyone out by now. There we go. Is that all the snakes? Hopefully. Ah, this is the operating theatre. Oh yeah, definitely. All animals have different emotions and personalities. Like one of my cats, Jimmy, was the one I was just talking about. Was very nervous and shy and really struggles with people. Whereas Lena, my other cat, has a very much outgoing personality, and they're brother and sister. So it's not like they had, you know, different parents or anything. But, you know, we do think that perhaps Jimmy was not very well looked after in his previous household, unfortunately, which is why he's kind of so timid with us. He's got a lot better over the 6 years we've had him, but he's still a very shy boy. Whereas Leon is just this berserk cat who just loves doing everything. So yeah, they absolutely do have different personalities and emotions. We would give him all the love that he deserves if he would just allow it. He would just allow us to do so, but that's something he struggles with, which is fine. You know, we make sure to be calm and patient with him, because that's what he deserves. Is there going to be anything here on the roof? Let's have a look. Wood frames. No, they're not called wood frames anymore. They're called something else. Shapes. Frame shapes, that's the one. Right, let's go. Let's go here. Anything up here? It's a kennel. Nothing else really. Okay, that's the vet's done. Well, we could just awoken some zombie from somewhere. How do I get out of this building? Ah, there's a zombie out there. No problem. And then we can just make our way out this way. Just make a couple more frame shapes. We'll skedaddle. I thought there might have been more in that vet, but clearly not. But, you know, we knew there were going to be at least some animals in there. You know, we knew there would be a dog or two, but for some reason I didn't expect the snake just to be loose, but, you know. Nothing in this game does surprises me anymore, I suppose. Right, back to the trader. We can also check what time it is. It looks to be about maybe 3, 4 in the afternoon. Have to see. But soon we're going to run out of jobs for him, I think. That's okay.
What a wonderful day. It must be my lucky.
Okay, what have we got?
And here you go.
An AR-15 semi-automatic rifle, 30 steel rounds, 7.62, generic schematics. I want to take the AR-15 because that will be a lot better than my current pipe rifle. These are getting a bit further away, but we will...
Can you do me a favor?
Oh, okay, we're going to do that one. That one is a tough one, I think, to do. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We might be able to... do that one. I do want to drop off some excess stuff that we have at the shop. Or at our chest near the shop. It's going to give us a bit more space. Anything else we don't think we need immediately will drop away. Like pipe machine gun, pipe shotgun. Doesn't feel immediately necessary. We'll get a second chest out. We'll unlock it. I don't know if that's really necessary when I'm playing single player, but just in case. Put this stuff away. These are things we don't really need immediately, but we will need later down the line. It just clears out some space for us, really. I'm gonna hold on to that pure mineral water. We'll save that for the right time. And we're gonna go do this quest, which is I know is gonna be a real pain, and we're probably gonna die multiple times. And hello, that's a horde. I don't think I could hear a couple of zombies. We might be able to just let them pass for the most part. Because it's not a scream horde, that just seems to be a wandering horde to me. Yeah, okay, I think we can avoid most of them. We just need to deal with this biker. Hopefully they don't destroy our chests on the road. I think it should be okay. Okay, 116. Of course, with these decaying radiator zombies, they do recover their health, which is a bit annoying, so you can't just kind of leave them and then come back to them later, because they will just completely regen. But for the most part, it looks like that wandering horde is on its merry old way. So I don't think we're going to go engage them, because it's probably too many zombies for us to deal with initially. At some point I need to stop, because it's nearly 4 AM in the morning. But I want to see if I can do this quest. But we're going to make sure we've got all our guns ready to go. So I think we're going to need them. We'll get some stick of dynamite, stick of pipe bomb. I mean, it's only a tier 2 quest, but I know that this place can be pretty tough, and we will have to deal with those dogs outside. Yeah, this place here, the gift shop. I think it's got some secret stashes inside. I want to start the quest, then deal with those dogs, because I don't want to kill the dogs, then have it all reset on me. See what I mean? Animals and zombies everywhere. So I think what we're going to do, like that, throw it, hope for the best. Vultures everywhere. We need to stay within the mission bounds, we need to be careful. Just be careful not to leave. We're on 8 health. We have to stay within the mission bounds, but we also can't. If we anger those dogs, we're pretty much dead. Those dogs on the road. Oh, I really hate this mission. And we have like no stamina or anything to work with. Where's that water? I want to drink it. Just give myself the stamina I need. You're dead. Okay. We're making progress, but we still need to be very careful. I don't know if that pipe bomb, that dynamite was the best way to open the whole process. But it's the way we did. Interesting. Luckily we can kind of stay away from those 2 dogs on the road for the most part. I need to be careful to not leave the mission bounds, because if I do, that'd be a real shame. I do have some other medical supplies, but I don't want to get them while I'm actively fighting zombies. That seems like a terrible idea. We only have so much stamina to work with, is my issue. Blah. I really hate this mission. But if we do it, we should. If we manage to pull it off, we should get some good rewards out of it. As long as we don't anger those dogs. If we anger those dogs, it's all over. It's good to know they're not actually part of this gift shop area. We have some painkillers, which I will probably take 1 of, and we have some coffee as well, which arguably probably would have been more useful. We don't have any food apart from these tin peas, which are not going to do very well for us. There's still going to be more zombies inside as well. I don't know if this is... Okay, there's a door here. I imagine there might be some kind of feral people inside, so we need to be a little bit careful. I see a decaying survivor there, so Already that's an issue. Let's see if we can snipe him off. Are you feral? Let's hope you're not feral. Let's hope you guys aren't feral for the most part. Okay, that's just glass. It's not bulletproof or anything. So they'll break through that pretty easily. Again, as long as we stay on this kind of side, I think we should be okay. It was about 1 o'clock when we left the traders earlier. You are feral, because you're running. You're a feral woman. Stamina regenerates. The other zombies I don't mind as much, but it's important to deal with that feral before she becomes an issue. And we need to stay within the mission bounds, it's very important. Because I tend to like fighting in space. Not like space, but I like having room to manoeuvre. And so we just need to be careful. There's this cowboy as well. But I really don't want to anger those dogs, because if we do, I'm going to be so upset. You're dealt with. I think there's only one... Okay, there's one more zombie upstairs that we need to deal with. Then we should be okay. We do need to deal with this zombie stripper, aka cowboy. Question is, who is upstairs? We are very hungry, so we're not going to have to deal with that. But my hope is this will be worth it. Question is, who is upstairs? First of all, let's close that door. You can be someone who we have an issue with. Okay, more people. But down we go. Let's not use our gun, because again we'll just anger people that way. I imagine there'll be another feral or two up here. There's this decaying guy, but they're actually fairly weak as long as you can make sure to not let them regen health. I don't want to fight him when he's crawling though. Okay. This is definitely one of the tougher buildings I've faced. But I kind of knew this one is tough getting into it with the dogs nearby and kind of the ferals and the decay, the irradiateds. We definitely need to work on our food and our general well-being, because our food and stamina are very, very low indeed. Who's still up here? Hello? There's 3 zombies. Where are they? There's a bunch of stuff here though. My concern is I don't know where they are. Let's make some frame shapes. I'm going to pillar up in the corner and see if we can see them. Maybe use bows and arrows. Oh, I don't like this at all. Oh, they've woken up. Back down we go. I didn't want to use my gun and alert everyone else where we were, including the dogs. You're you're feral, Jesus. Look at that, it just eats bullets, oh my god. absolutely just ate all the bullets out of that gun. My word. Okay, you can put 9mm in this. That's interesting. I didn't know that. You feral? No, you're just a rotting carcass. You're not involved in this fight, but you're going to have to be. Purely because you're a zombie. Luckily we didn't alert the dogs, because again we would have a whole world of trouble if we did. Oh, we just need stamina. Can I drink this coffee quickly? Probably. We've used a lot of bullets and a lot of items, like we use the nice water, we use the coffee, but if we manage to pull this off I think it'll be worth it. Who is left? Who are you? I've got one bullet in my gun. Where are you? Oh, you're a feral crawler. Okay, we can deal with you. Given it's feral, I'm not going to take any risks. Right, find the supplies. It's kind of annoying because you can't actually get up anywhere. But let's start searching. Okay, we can do this though. There's lots of hidden stashes here, so we'll have to come back for that. But first, let's just go up to the top. Get what we need. The courier satchel. Wonderful. Wooden crate. Oh, what was that? I didn't even check. Pipe rifle. Not the best, but I'll take it. I like having a long range single shot rifle. Although I definitely prefer the hunting rifle, it must be said. Right, now there's going to be plenty of stuff for us to loot, so we need to make sure we don't miss anything. We just need to be aware of people coming behind us. That's definitely a possibility. Right, have we got any skill points to level up with? 3 points. Something to do with hidden stash. I think it's pretty in survivalist. Wasteland treasures. I'm guessing it'll be Lucky Looter is the one we want. However, I think there is someone downstairs. Yes, there is. Okay, we'll wait for him to come up and then we'll bop him in the head. I say bop him in the head, we don't have the stamina really. There we go. Skills. I want to make sure that I get the best out of this loot because it's a really big loot area for me. Skill Quality Joe. Okay, Quality Joe definitely. I don't mind about looting faster, that's not a problem. I just want to make sure that what we are looting is good stuff. I'm going to take Charismatic Nature anyway, because then that'll be worth it. And I want to take Health Nut as well. Second Health Nut. Just to increase our wellness and just start trying to recover after all our deaths. Okay, munitions box. We'll start on the left and we'll move to the right. We have like no food left. Okay. So we need to make sure we're not missing anything in each of these areas. Right, gun store box has some ammo, useful. Working stiff has nothing, that's sad. Hidden stash. Oh, okay, here we go. Some money, some shotgun shells, some bullet tips. Gas can recipe I will read. Metal spikes mod. Oh, take, that's very nice. Can we put you on... I wonder if we can put you on this. We can. Let's not drop it on the floor, that seems like a bad idea. So modify. Increases our damage quite significantly. Nice. Gun store box, anything useful? Lab equipment, some syringes, that's useful. Bookstore box, see, these are all kind of like disguised as other things, it's quite hard to tell. Let's see, that's a hidden stash. Right, next hidden stash. Has quite a good amount of schematics, ammo, nuggets. This place is definitely worth doing. I really should have actually looted it twice by making sure it was reset. But I'm an idiot. But there'll be more of them. I'll find more of them. It's not a problem. Okay, land rations I'm going to eat straight away because we are really struggling for food. I'll try the sham as well. Seems I've got away with it. Wonderful. Yeah, I really should have done this multiple times. But I am a fan of the amount of ammo we're getting, which is good. Cardboard box. And the gun store box. All very useful things indeed. And I think that's everything from this half. Which there's going to be more on this side, isn't there? Let's grab one of these. Okay, these just look like some decorative ones. Okay, yeah, these just look decorative, that's fine. Let's head down, we'll get the loot from here. We'll search everything else. I really should have done this twice, but that's fine. I can't change my mistake. So we've got a good amount of loot from this, and importantly we've got some ammo. We've got some other useful things as well. We've got a good amount of shotgun shells, that'll last us a little while. Which is very nice indeed. And then we'll head back to the traders. And claim our hopefully good reward. Although probably actually the rewards in this will be better. But given how long it takes me to clear out this place once, I don't think I could have done it twice today. We definitely need a crowbar to be able to get through these crates quicker. It's not the worst thing in the world. Now, avoiding the dogs, let's get out of here. That was a tough clear. Let's go home. I'm hoping the Wandering Horde will have headed off by this point, but you never know. There might still be a few remnants of them around. Do you want to save this survivor? No. They're doing pretty well by themselves, that's not a problem. That vet was an interesting building, because I always thought there would be kind of more stuff in there, but there wasn't really. But in a way I'm glad, because at least we got the loot, we did the job for the trade, and then we got out of there. Which I think was the main thing. Do we have any water? No, yeah, that's something we'll need to do next time, is just pick up some more food, some more water, stuff like that, because we're a little bit low at the moment. We're lower than I'd like. I'm going to just test out this pipe rifle against this former gangster, see how much that does. Because it's only a pipe rifle, so it looks like it doesn't do that much. And we're better off, if we don't need to use our guns, saving them for emergencies. But I just did want to test that pipe rifle. Seems like there are still a few zombies hanging around. Well, that one just died in front of my own very eyes. And dropped some loot. 22 planks, or 22 wood. Happily take that. And we will go...
Here is your reward.
Speak to Trader Joel here, and I think probably we will take the skill notes, because skill notes can be pretty useful later down the line.
Can you help me with my problem?
We will take this tier 2 clear
God bless you.
in the old ranch, which is kind of a bit of the area of the town we haven't explored just yet, but that's okay. And we do also have Lady Killer on the other side as well. What did you say the time was? 6
You
o'clock
have
in
a
the
great day
evening.
now.
I think that is a perfect place to call it. We're going for an hour and 50 minutes, so just under 2 hours. And then when I next return, we will do some more of this. We will need to start thinking about where we want to create our base. We might want to think about the bank, especially now that we've got all these extra bullets and things to work with. We might see if we can set up in the bank going forward. But I think in the long run we'll have to make our own base. But for the time being, the bank might serve as a useful kind of base camp 0. We'll have to see. But thank you very much for watching. I'm going to see if I can snipe that zombie from a distance, because I like sniping. Is he dead? He is dead. Wonderful. Yes, I think that will do it for today. I will be doing some more streaming very, very soon indeed. And of course some more Let's Play, some more edited content. I think I'm about halfway through an episode of Valiant Hearts, and we have some other things coming along as well. I want to finish off the Stronghold series, so I just need to record that. I've tried recording it before, but I've failed multiple times to actually just complete the mission, so I'm going to have to find a new tactic for that. The 112 Operator series, I think I may not do a whole continuation of the series edited, but I think I might do kind of a big finale, which will be edited. But I'll have to see. I need to kind of see how much left of the campaign I have to go, because it does actually tell me. And then I think probably our next major game, like our next major series, will be L.A. Noire, which is a really fun detective game. So I think that will be our next kind of major story game after Valiant Hearts is finished. And I would also like to do Kingdom Come Deliverance, but I think that might work better as a live stream, so that will probably replace either Warband when that's done, or 7 Days when this is done. Of course, Warband and 7 Days are both very open games, and there's not really a... there is an end objective to 7 Days, and there is an end objective to Warband, but I don't know if we'll get to either of them. But for the time being, we're slowly on day 3 here, and 7 Days will be a while, as we did have to reset for the update, but that's okay. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.